Hi, this is Dave Steinberg, your mortgage guy. Wouldn't it be great if you could buy a house and not have any costs? Well, in some mythical world that may be true, but it's not true in the United States. As you buy your home, you're going to have a series of costs, and at every stage of the process, we're going to keep you informed. You're going to get documents called loan estimates that are going to give you our estimate of what those costs are. Let me give you an example of the kinds of costs that you can expect. For starters, there are origination fees. And primarily, almost every lender out there is going to charge you a fee for your loan. There are going to be upfront costs. So for example, you're going to have an appraisal fee in many instances. Not every time, but many instances. You're going to be charges for your credit report. The good news in working with Summit Funding is we're not going to charge you those fees until closing. One of the significant elements of cost is title insurance. Now, title insurance insures you so that they guarantee that you truly own the house. It doesn't sound like it makes sense, but once in a while, there's an unrecorded lien or the IRS puts a lien on the house at the last minute and it's not picked up. Therefore, without title insurance, you run the risk of losing your home. So title insurance has a lot of elements to it. There are searches that they do, there's insurance that they provide, and that's a major element of cost. You're going to need a team to do the loan closing. So for example, you're going to have a team of people who, an attorney may be representing you. There'll be a closer sometimes for the title company or the bank. There's going to be a team of people, and those are, of course, elements of cost. The rule is that you pay for everything on your side of the transaction. There are taxes that you might have to pay. Now, there's two kinds of taxes. For one, there are state taxes that relate to certain transactions. So for example, if you buy a home and the value is over $1 million in New York or New Jersey, you're going to pay a mansion tax. If you record a mortgage in New York, you're going to pay a mortgage recording tax. Variety of fees, you need to be aware of it. Finally, there are escrows that you need to plan for. Now, when you buy a home, you're going to have the mortgage payment, but you're also going to have to set up homeowners insurance, and there's going to be a cost associated with that. Generally speaking, you're going to pay the first year of homeowners insurance up front, and then every month you're going to pay 1/12 of the homeowners insurance into an escrow account. Property taxes, similarly. You're going to pay taxes that are due immediately at the closing. And then every month you're going to put some taxes into the escrow account. And then if you use this approach, and it's not mandatory in every case, the escrow will be used to make the payments. So you won't have to pay thousands of dollars several times a year for your taxes, or you won't have to pay for your insurance when it comes due. It'll all be built into your mortgage payment. I personally love escrow. Some people do, some people don't, and we'll work to deal with your preferences. So closing costs are really an important element of the cost of buying a home. Just yesterday, I quoted somebody closing costs of $80,000, and that was conservative. He's buying a big home. He's going to have a lot of taxes. But in your case, whatever those numbers are, we're going to work hard to identify them. One of the things you need to know about us is we're always going to try to estimate a little bit high. Why? Because no one wants bad news immediately before the closing. Imagine you're at the closing and you have exactly enough for your closing. And then you find out that you need $5,000 more. Well, in some cases, you may not have that $5,000 more. So we work really hard to make sure that our numbers are not accurate, but a little bit high, so you don't get those surprises at the last minute. I'm your mortgage guy, Dave Steinberg. I'm here to serve.